If you skip this in the early days of growth, your tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers will never reach their full potential no matter how much you feed or water them later. Most people think mistakes can be fixed later, but the truth is much harsher. What a seedling doesn't get at the very beginning is lost forever. You can do everything right afterward, but the result will never be close to what it could have been. There is one simple mixture that doesn't look impressive at first, has no strong smell, and doesn't seem special, but it does something far more important. It first activates life in the soil, and only then the plant begins to respond. That is where the real difference starts, the one you later see in growth, stem thickness, and overall plant strength. Let's start with the first ingredient, and this is where most people make a mistake, because they completely ignore it. Take regular rice, not cooked, but raw. Put it in a grinder and grind it into a fine powder. The finer it is, the better it will work. Once you've done that, add the powder to about 500 milliliters of hot water and mix well. At that point, you'll get a cloudy, almost milky liquid, and it may look like it has no real value. But this is exactly where most people underestimate what's happening. The rice doesn't feed the plant directly. It feeds the microorganisms in the soil, and they are essential because without them, the plant cannot properly absorb nutrients. It's like feeding the soil first and only then the plant. Now we move to the second ingredient that changes the entire growth dynamic. Add nettle. You don't need much, just enough for the water to take on a light green color. Nettle is packed with nitrogen and various micronutrients that seedlings need at this stage. It doesn't work overnight in a way you can instantly see, but internally it makes a huge difference. When these two ingredients combine, you get a mixture that activates the soil and feeds the plant at the same time. That's what creates stable, healthy growth, not just fast growth without quality. Before we continue, write "I want" in the comments and I will send you the best natural pest repellent. And now comes the third ingredient that sets everything in motion. Add a small amount of yeast. Not much, just a little is enough. Here, yeast is not used as a classic fertilizer, but as a trigger. It activates processes in the mixture and stimulates root development, and strong roots mean a stronger plant above the soil. But this is where you need to be careful, because most people make the same mistake. They try to create strong fermentation and wait for foam like in dough, which is exactly what you don't want. If that happens, oxygen in the water decreases, harmful bacteria can develop, and the seedlings may be damaged. The goal here is gentle activation. After mixing everything, just let it sit briefly so it can combine, without long waiting. Before using it, make sure to strain the liquid, then dilute it with another 500 milliliters of water. Water your seedlings once every 15 days using about 100 milliliters per plant. Do not overdo it because more is not better. You may not see results immediately, but after a few days, the leaves become stronger, the color more intense, and the plant looks healthier and more vigorous. And that kind of strong start is what later makes the biggest difference in growth and yield.